So I have different things I want to show you. I want to show you some clothes from Aelfric Eden and some things my mom gave me. So I have 2 batches. This is the first one. And I've mentioned Aelfric Eden a couple times on this channel. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already know. I'm going to show you the pieces I have here today. I'm just going to do a try on haul. I'll just let the quality speak for itself. This feels so warm. So these are the first pieces I want to show you guys, and as always the quality is very nice. I never wear hoodies, but because the quality of their pieces are so nice, I keep on getting more and more because it's very thick and very soft also. That's very important for me. They tick all the boxes for my requirements for hoodies. There's more styles that you guys can select from than just comfy loungewear pieces. Check them out, and I'm going to show you guys the second batch of clothes. These are their new releases. At this point, I think I can open a little hoodie store. How cute this is. This one has the same design over here, but it's blue. So cute. Once again, the quality of all these pieces are very, very good. This is one of my favorites. The design is so pretty. And then I got these jeans, but the length isn't long enough. Somebody's gonna get this as a gift, but I'm gonna show you guys. Here it is. I really wish it was long enough, but it isn't. So those are all the Aelfric Eden pieces, and I want to thank Aelfric Eden once again for sending me these lovely pieces. You guys can check them out with the link in my description box, and also use my code to get a discount. Also, yeah, I also have 2 bags to show you guys. I've been begging my mom to give me this bag, so she gave it to me finally, and she gave me one other one, but I want to show you this one first. Look at the bag. This says Mushi. Musi? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's very nice. So happy. I actually think I can take this to school too. Then second, I got this little purse. I already wore it out. Let's move on for the night. I need to wash my hair, so let's go wash our hair, get ready for bed. Because tomorrow is the first day of school again. This winter break kind of felt like forever. I don't know why it felt so long, but finally we're going back to school, so let's prep for school. Back to school prep. It's finally the first day of school and I'm excited. This semester I'm only taking 2 classes because I kind of signed up late for my classes and it was very last minute. So when I went to sign up for classes, literally about 98% of the classes were gone. So I was only able to pick 2 classes. But then again, I'm very grateful I still found classes for the semester. And my classes start at 10 a.m. and ends at 11:50. But I just pray my professors are nice. Because this semester I didn't use rate my professor, so whatever I end up with, that's on me. I already did most of the preparations for this semester. Today's the first day, so I don't really have much to do. It's just gonna be introductions and stuff. So still a very chill part of the semester. And for a couple semesters, the professors I had didn't really give finals, but these ones are giving finals. So for my previous classes, I did projects instead of finals for most of my classes. I did finals before, but not all my classes had finals. So I'm excited for finals. It's the start of the semester. I'm already thinking about finals as well. Okay, you guys already know this is what I'm using. I take so long for my foundations. I pat until I feel like it's one with my skin. That's when I stop. I think that's also a reason why my base never cracks, because I take a lot of time instead of rushing. Kind of looks a bit darker than my neck though, but I'm gonna use concealer. Since it's winter, I think another shade of this one wouldn't be bad, like a shade higher, but I didn't want to buy a new one because I still have a lot of this one, so I make sure to use a good amount of concealer anytime I use this foundation. I think this is about enough now. This concealer is the best concealer. Even though I have only 2 classes this semester, I still have to go to school 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's my usual class schedule though. But usually a semester I take about 4 to 5 classes, so this is a bit different since I only have 2 classes. While my concealer is on, I usually take care of my lashes then because I have very curly lashes and I have to straighten them. So I just straighten them while the concealer is marinating. This is from Bday. Background music. Usually when I'm getting ready, I listen to songs without lyrics in them. It's really good background noise, especially if I'm the only one around. Since I'm using a glowy blush today, I'm gonna use a lot of powder. I don't want to look oily. Complaints about this pencil. This is the Glossier Boy Brow Arch. There's not a lot of product inside because I haven't used this enough to run out of products. Look. Oh my gosh. But it's a good product though. Free Glowy Jelly Pot in the shade Richer. I'm just gonna use the same product for my lips and my cheek. I was supposed to be out of the house 5 minutes ago. I wasn't keeping track of time. Coming. Here's the bag I'm taking. Oh. Bye bye, I gotta wear my jacket now. See you guys, I'm late. This isn't supposed to be here. for today's evaluation, I really like my professors. They're very kind. I think I'm gonna enjoy my classes this semester because I was kind of scared because I didn't rate my professor, so I just went in blind. Everything worked out well in the end. So, and I also really like the fact that I go to school early and come back home early, so I don't have to spend the whole day at school. Because last semester my classes ended at 3:15, and the commute time, sometimes I got home at like 5 depending on traffic or if I had to stop by somewhere. But this semester I really like that I'm closing early, but sometimes I might just stay on campus to socialize because I commute and I want to have a social life in college. So yeah. Okay, what about this year? I just remember that mine was university students. Tea. I think this concealer is more medium coverage than full. It does cover my under eye as well, but then again I don't really have really bad dark circles. I don't know how this is gonna work for people with a lot of dark circles or people that want to use it to cover hyperpigmentation. I don't use mine to cover any acne marks because I don't really care about acne marks showing through. The amount of coverage I get from the foundation is enough for me, so I don't really spot conceal. At least not yet. I haven't found a concealer that can actually use to spot conceal because this one, it's not that high coverage. I'm not interested in spot conceal. Am I talking too much? Yeah, I am. Okay. I deleted my Instagram account again. No, I made a new one. Now it's gone. If you know me personally, you know I don't keep Instagram accounts like for long. I just don't match well with Instagram, I noticed. The last account I deleted was the longest I've ever had an account. For a long time, I've been wanting to delete that one, but I held out. But for some reason, I just don't want Instagram. So, got rid of it. So now I don't have an Instagram account anymore. I can actually feel free. Homie. That is my awkward.